The most critical market week globally kickstarted, and for us, it was really tempered and with lots of dynamics really at play. First, the global cues this morning, they were supportive. Asia was largely in the green. In fact, markets like Japan and Kospi were actually holding up quite positively in excess of 1% or so. The SGX Nifty was indicating a positive start, but the key to today's trade was really in banks at one end and you had Reliance on the other. So what looked like it's going to be an okay sort of start, Reliance started off with a gap down, and that gap down also got further excruciating and got sold into. Finally, Reliance Industries has managed with a deep gash of 9% intraday, and that's pretty much been around the lows of the day. So now the stock is just about defending that 1850 mark. 1881 is where it shut shop on the futures. A savage cut of about almost 9% coming in for Reliance alone. So there was Reliance on one hand, and then there were banks on the other, led by ICICI Bank, and the kind of thumbs up that it got from the street after its numbers, which came by over the weekend on Saturday. So ICICI Bank managed a good gain of about 6.25% today. Led up with it an Indusind Bank, which held out about 7%. You had an Axis as well, which held out about almost 6%. HDFC reacted very positively to its earnings, which came during market hours, was up about 5.5% or so. SBI, Bajaj Finance, HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, the entire banking cluster were the ones which were giving that leg up to the markets. Also after that was the interesting move coming in Bharti, the chop and churn which continues in the stock, but today you saw a meaningful move of roughly about 5% coming in on Bharti on the futures alone. That said, what also was hogging the limelight today were the Motan feelers, all the monthly sales data coming in, and the kind of surprises that Maruti as well as Bajaj Auto also threw up. That is also something that the street actually took notice of. But really, come tomorrow and we'll literally be knocking on the doors of the US presidential elections. So let's see which way the market actually heads. You know, any negative news or any inline set of news as well is being reacted to so sharply by the market. Case in point being a Reliance Industries today, and a half decent earning underperforming names are the ones which the market is lapping up. Case in point being ICICI Bank and Bharti. So this market is going extremely light into such a big event with that close now to it. Let's see how the global markets pan out. But because I think we're going to fall really prey to what the global markets actually do. And of course, our own very much internals with the earnings still very much playing out. So that's going to be really critical from a market temperament. The breadth though marginally managed to gain, and it was the advances which managed to overtake. What held out today was Godrej Properties, Shriram Transport did very well. BOB was another stock which held out. Chola Finance and Havells was a very, very smart mover. But let's see, tomorrow's another day. We'll see you with all the market action tomorrow morning on the market.